Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Library of Congress. And indeed, it's wonderful to have so many leading members of Congress here with us tonight, because the leadership of Congress, the support of Congress on a strong bipartisan basis for NATO is critical to the success of the alliance, critical to the ability of the United States to engage and to help lead this organization that we all cherish. So to each of you who's here tonight, not just for tonight, but for every day that you show leadership and support for NATO, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like so many of you in this room tonight, I had the extraordinary honor of visiting Normandy last month to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Like you, I met veterans of that battle. I visited the cemetery where so many Americans were laid to rest. Those of you who were there, I know, had the incredible experience of meeting these veterans. I think the youngest veteran who was there was 95 or 96. I see Mike McCall here. We met so many of these extraordinary people. I think the oldest was maybe 105 or 106. Most of them were ready to go and do it again. But all of them were a reminder of the incredible sacrifice that those young heroes made, the values that they fought for. And that, of course, is what drove NATO's 12 founding members to gather here in Washington 5 years later to bind their fates, to bind our fates together. Out of the ashes of war, they forged an instrument to advance peace and security. They came together as a single transatlantic community, united by their belief in democracy, in liberty, in the rule of law. And of course, the pledge that they made, that maybe some of us who do this every day take for granted, was unprecedented. To consider an attack on one, an attack on all. Our alliance helped usher in newly independent nations to the community of democracies. And of course, when terrorists struck on 9/11, NATO allies immediately and unanimously invoked Article 5 for the first time and came to America's defense. Protected by the shield of our alliance, our people have, for generations, been free to flourish, to study, to work, to push the boundaries of innovation, to expand rights and opportunity. And after all, that really is the purpose of the alliance. It's not an end in itself. It's a means by which, in creating, sustaining, preserving security for all of us, we can all get on with our lives and hopefully reach our full potential. As Italian Foreign Minister Carlo Forza said 75 years ago in what is typically a beautiful Italian phrase, NATO is a continuous creation. That's what this alliance is. That's what it must remain. Just over the last 3 years alone, all of us together, we bolstered our eastern flank. We've invested in our defense industrial bases. We've dramatically increased burden sharing among allies. We've just added 2 incredibly capable allies, growing our alliance to 32 nations. And, Dimitro, our door remains resolutely open, and we look forward to that day as well.